Revised, redone, remastered, re-showcased, whatever, Mystic Ally Monk build of 2.41. 2.4.1. Anyways, let's start it off here for a second. Let's see, first off, let's start here. We need all the Ina's pieces, except for the feet, and they will be equipped because you're not going to be using the real ring of grandeur. Or grandeur, whatever. Faux show. Next you need these. Cyclone Strike reduces your damage taken by 47% for 5 seconds. You're going to also need the Curtis Boots, Mystic Ally summons 2 Mystic Allies that fight by your side. Obsidian Ring of the Zodiac, Man of the Chambers. Let's see, some Lesser Gods. Hellfire Amulet. Now, here's what I wanted to talk about. This Hellfire Amulet and this Band of the Chambers. You can switch those out for the Traveler's Pledge and the Compass Rose. It is definitely optional. That is something you can rotate in there if you wish to do so. Next up, I'll show you what passives are running and whatnot. These are right here, for sure. Pending Doom, Exploding Palm, Mystic Ally, Water Ally, Shroud, Not Empathy, Dashing Strike, Blinding Speed, Cyclone Strike, Implosion, Assimilation, Wave, Fist. Alright, so here is our other option that's changeable as your Mystic Ally. Just pick whichever one that you personally helps you better. I picked the Water Ally simply for the fact that it's got the highest damage. And that's what this whole build's about, is just by having a Mystic Ally, storm some shit, and just take it down. And that right there is what those are gonna do. But yes, so we are, let's see, the other part of this build, you got all your Enos, got your shoulders for your Cyclone Strike, your bracers for your Cyclone Strike. Like I said, you can switch out that Hellfire Amulet and this Band of Chambers for the Traveling Pledge and the Compass Rose if you wish to. You gotta have the Curtis Boots though. The Curtis Boots, they double your Mystic Allies that you have out for this build. Normally you'd have 5. You throw on those Curtis Boots, it crashed my game earlier. Shit was so OP, it brought up 10 instead of 5. My game was just like, can't compute with this ultimate badassness. So there's the skills. Exploding Palm, Mystic Ally, Empathy, Dashing Strike, Finding Speed, Cyclone Strike, Implosion, 100 Fist Assimilation, Signative, Unity. Let's talk about the cube. The cube, the furnace, is what I'm running with the Gundo gear and that Countess Julia's cameo. Okay, so the furnace can be switched out for this right here, Exploding Palm on death. Explosion implies increase by 290%. It'll put it at a flat 300. That did get a buff after last patch. It used to be 200% was the cap, now it's 300. Exploding Palm is going to be important to this build. What you're going to use is you're going to Dashing Strike. You're going to use it to get in like the middle of a bit, like the big ass group, big mob, huge mob. You're going to throw down your, let me make sure I got this right. Your Cyclone Strike will draw them in towards you, and then you're just gonna Exploding Palm the shit out of them, and then activate your Mystic Allies, and it will just like annihilate some shit. You'll be hitting like at least 1 billion. Like you'll see 500 million pop up, 1 billion pop up. Man, I had 23 billion and 47 billion damage going on earlier with that shit. It was crazy. Let's talk about something else. Cooldown reduction right here. This needs to be between, like, I even think mine's too low. It needs to be between 60 and 70%. If you can get 70%, that's fine. Mine's at 65.23. It still runs pretty good. That is just for the Mystic Allies to cool down faster. Is only focus on that. See, if I activate mine, they're still rolling around attacking some shit, whatnot. It ends right there, and I've got about a second cooldown once they get an attack and stuff before mine are done. If you can get it to 70%, that would for sure make sure that they were cooldown. You could just keep activating it over and over repeatedly. But once you get that to 65 to 70%, you're going to focus the rest on some resource cost reduction for your Exploding Palm and your Cyclone Strike. That's why we were running with this also, though. See, if you are getting mana hungry, spirit hungry, whatever you want to call it, you could always move this to this one on Insight. And if you feel like you really don't need Dancing Strike, you could always go swap that out for something else to give you more spirit as well. Whatnot. I believe there is. Yeah, there's another one that will also. But it's just up to you guys. Whatever you want to do. Keeping my shit locked down. For sure. Let's go run some shit real fast. Let's go. We're not doing nothing too crazy, but we'll go run like a little test run. Run him a bobber here, if you will. Oh my god. Let's go see. Yeah, I see them over there. Gonna Dashing Strike into these goons, throw down that Exploding Palm the shit out of them, and then activate Mystic Ally. And look at that. Shit just went ham. Like, you just don't high enough to keep using these over and over. Every time you use that Cyclone Strike and Exploding Palm on something, it will cool it down another second to keep your allies ready to go. Like, it's just really nice. That's all I gotta say. Definitely good. I've also got one up. Check out vbk781993's on YouTube. We've also did a more updated with the Jade Harvesters for the Witch Doctor as well. I've got a little Fire Wizard preview on there as well. I'll be messing around with some more builds here coming up and whatnot. But you're gonna want to keep that Cyclone Strike up as much as you can. That's gonna increase the damage that all your enemies are gonna take from your Mystic Allies because of these right here. Those kind of go with these, but this reduces your damage once you use it. It's increasing your damage when you use it. I mean, damage that you take when you use it, and then increasing your damage output when you use it. So. It's just pretty nice. Cyclone Strike goes really good with the Mystic Allies. In that sense. That becomes part of the build. I'm running a Furnace instead of those gloves I showed you guys earlier just because of like Rift Guardians and whatnot and all that. Once I get up there where it's like a lot bigger mobs, I might end up running those fists. we'll just have to see. But for now, this is what it's looking like on the Mystic Ally. Gotta keep that Cyclone running. Get your Exploding Palm set, and then Mystic Allies all day long. Mystic Allies for days. Dash and strike over to the mob. Do our Cyclone. There we go. Here, Exploding Palm, Mystic Allies, and that's all she wrote. This has been running pretty good for Rift Guardians, and stuff right now, but you could switch out this light, that Wrath of the Lightning for Bane of the Stricken. That's at least level 25 if you're having trouble with Rift Guardians, but between that Furnace and that Bane of the Stricken that you would run, you shouldn't have any problem with your Elite stuff / the, you know, Rift Guardian and whatnot. But it's looking pretty good. So definitely up there as far as things go. So I'm not a huge monk person. I like the discipline multi-shot Demon Hunter, which I will do another one on him again. It's like more updated here later, and a Avalanche, Earthquake, Leaping Barbarian, and then my, I don't know. I like the Jade Harvester's Witch Doctor. They say it's never going to be as good as the Sun Wuka's setup for Witch Doctor as far as like speed running high torment level greater rifts. But it's pretty good. I give it that much. If you've got the resource cost reduction down, that Jade Harvester is, in my opinion, better. Mystic Allies for days. I like breaking my own rules, tell you guys what to use when I don't do it. Gotta jump in here, get our Cyclone down, Exploding Palms, and Mystic Allies. There we go. Jump in, Exploding Palm, whatever, Cyclone, Mystic Ally again. Just keep running it for days. Now it's good if you get in a bad situation, since you're running that assimilation on 100 Fist. If you get like those bigger Rift Guardians, or just anything you're having trouble with, just feel free to assimilate the shit out of them first, and then drop your Hurricane Strike with your Exploding Palm and the Mystic Allies. Or it'd probably even work better if you just start on your Cyclone first. That way there's a bigger group. Just start on the Cyclone and then use your assimilation, Exploding Palm, Mystic Ally for days, and then just shit dies. Mystic Allies go ham. So I've got it set up where these purple, I call them purple lasers. You know, they're arcane orbs, I call them lasers. I got it set up where the lasers actually heal me right now, just because on these higher ones, those can be a bitch. They tend to fuck you up sometimes, I'm not gonna lie. It is recommended, though, that normally you run a follower, and I think at the Unity Ring was what it was, yeah, on you and your follower, so that you don't take as much damage. Which, I'm sure since I'm not doing that, someone's gonna end up saying something, but I'm not a little bitch. I don't feel like I have to run a Unity Ring on a follower and like cheese my way through the rift. cheese it. And cheese shit. There we go.
My name is Urshi, and like Auric, I once served the ancient Nephilim. When the champions, if you have a gem, it's good to see.
This is what I was talking about. You can run this instead of that lightning gem. Gain 25% increased damage for both guardians. But since I'm already running that furnace, I don't feel like it's really necessary at this point to have to run that too. Maybe if you swapped out the furnace that I'm running for the gloves, like it says that you should, with the exploding palm, then you might run the Bane of the Stricken. Just because you won't have that damage buff from the furnace. Yep. Just rock all the Enas, minus the feet, get your shoulders in here. Like I said, that and that. A necklace and the Bane of the Chambers can be swapped out for Compass Rose and Traveler's Pledge if you need to. Don't forget your Curtis boots. That's all she wrote, folks. That's all she wrote.
It's been interesting for me to see.
Your valor is...
Man, we hardly got any XP. Only got 1 billion. I think I need like 23 trillion. Oh. Anywho, what is that? I've also got the gear in here already on my guy, I do believe, to run the Exploding Palm 14-sided strike build as well. I will do some gameplay for that right about now. Let me switch out my shiz. I need, it's not Crystal Fist, that's the old build. Yeah, the Lion's Claw. The rings are staying the same. I should be rocking my rock. I need to switch some shit in the cube real fast. Good furnace needs swapped out for a Flow of the Eternity. The 7-sided strike. Skills are gonna be close to the same. I do keep the empathy and the 100% swap are the Cyclone Strike for 7-sided strike, and it's going to be on. Or give me a second. I do believe it is. Let's do sudden assault. I believe Oh no, I did have a mantra on also. It does. You are supposed to run. This one right here, circular breathing. Let's see, keep that. This. Now we'll do that.
Many Nephilim host to
This is gonna take me a split sec to get used to again. Oh shit. I fucked up. Well, I just remembered something. My primary attack is being switched. It is supposed to be on Sweeping Winds, by the way. Oh, here we go. So we've got some elites now. Definitely not as fast as the Mystic Ally one. But it's still definitely pretty far up there, I would say. And steer clear of the purple lasers. I haven't mentioned that already, obviously. Arcane orbs are a no-no. Here we go, here we go. This shit's gonna go, yeah, here we go. And that's why we love this build, is for shit like that. When you're outnumbered 50 to 1. When the exploding palm the shit out of everything in the room, and then you hit 7-sided strike and just annihilate some shit. Why the Helios is definitely right up there with the Mystic Ally one. And here's gonna be an example of what happens when a Rift Guardian faces this shit too. Y'all are ready for this? That is what happens when a Rift Guardian eats a 14-sided strike.
I can't carry anymore.
On a level 60.
What do you need?
I am returning to town. Well done.
Alright, so yeah, like I said, this was not set up right. You're supposed to have that there instead of that 100 fizz. Yep. No. Shit. Is it this one? That was it, my bad, it was this one. That's just so that you can stand here in the middle of a group, and when you hold this down, it sweeps that full circle, and everything that gets hit in that full circle will automatically get exploding plum applied to it, which will help you then, in fact, clear it faster. That punch when I was using, you're just like having to aim at one enemy, hit him, and hit another one. We can do another run through something. Maybe it's Mudshire. Now that we got this fixed,
I wish you luck.
we should definitely be able to tell. It'll definitely help us. Yeah, see, way better having this on. Way better. On a side note, you're also not supposed to be doing what I'm doing, which is standing here right now trying to fight like that same one yellow guy. Don't do that. Don't do that. Here we go. See, they all got a coding bomb. Throw down your side of the strike. Those pretty much annihilated stuff. Get in the middle of this group. Sweep it. Splitting bomb. Boom. The embedded strike. Do it again. I might do a rundown of my ice wizard also later on. I might do both my wizards later on. We'll have to see. Covered the two monk builds that I normally run today. Here I am doing what I said not to do again, which is stick to one enemy and try and kill it. I'm stubborn like that though. I'm like, this big yellow bastard's gotta fall sometime. Even though it's a no-no. Supposed to just get what you can, pop it, move on to the next group, get what you can, pop it, then just keep moving. Don't really like being stand there and try and fight the yellow guy as you're stubborn, killing time.
It is not ready yet.
Anyway though, if there's any other builds or classes y'all would like to see, feel free to drop a comment below. could always do like the Immortal King redo of the Barb or the Leaping Barb, or I'm not really a fan of the Dashing Monk. I know it used to be the big talk back in the day. It's just not really that competitive anymore compared to like the Senmukos and the Ileanas and his Mystic Ally. Yep, thought I'd take a break yesterday and today for my go. It's supposed to be like 100 degrees here yesterday and today. Thought I'd give these 2 days for Team Mystic. So much stuff. Thought I'd give Team Mystic yesterday and today to get their gems up. I've been having some good fun on Go. I think I did the math and I've already went like 50 miles playing Go. Been to like 800 and something stops. I hatched about 50 eggs. But I'm on Valor, and everyone hates us. Everyone hates us because of people like me, like take it to the next level of hardcore. I watched like 7, 8 mystics sit there and build up their gym to like level 8, and it took them like an hour. And then they left to go to a different lake, or a different place that's a lake, to go do some gyms, and as soon as they left, I sat there for 20 minutes and single-handedly crushed that level 7 or 8 gym. I was pretty happy. But yes, this is nowhere near as fast as Mystic Ally.
carrying too much.
Hello.
I need to go back. The ancients.
You have a little fun while we're at it. Oh, wait, we'll do this first.
The gods strike through me. I must wait to use them. I study. You mean that? It is not ready yet. Feel the wrath of Yitar. Your flaws are revealed. That ability is not yet recharged. That will stop. This quest is over. It is not ready yet. must wait to use that ability. A vicious strike! I will not do that. It cannot be done. Your strength fails!
In the eastern kingdom of Kyrgyzstan, I heard rumors of Zakharum warriors called Crusaders. While the natives were most reticent, I was able to deduce that this order was founded 200
Rethink
years
your
ago,
intent.
just as Marcus took his army of paladins west. But these Crusaders went east on a very different mission.
What you ask is impossible. A vicious strike! I will not do that. The storm breaks! I am returning to town.
I've dug up some new things for you to take a look at.